What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, back with another haul video, a bunch more exciting Superman stuff. It just continues to drop. We're going to take a look at one little plushie, some Funko Pops, and some comic books. Everything relating to the upcoming Superman movie coming out July 11th. Let's dive on in. All right, you guys, starting in with the comic books, bunch of tie-in covers for these. Very, very cool. The first one, Action Comics #1. It's a reprint from the original story for Superman Day, and that one came out a couple months ago. So it's a really cool book. The original story for Superman reprinted, along with all of the other backup stories that were included with the same book that originally came out in 1938. And this cover is the same cover that we get on the Target magazine. And this one is printed a little bit bigger for the Golden Age standard. There's a bunch of other ones too. There's a Supergirl #1, a new story that came out for DC All In. One of the variant covers for that one was David Corenswet drawn as Superman. So that is pretty cool. And then drawing up to things more recently, just this past Wednesday, we had Adventure Comics reprint, Adventure 210. And Adventure Comics is the very first appearance of Krypto, the super dog. So this is a really cool book. On the inside cover, you can find out if you're an instant winner for a giveaway for tickets to the Superman movie premiere. I unfortunately was not a winner, but apparently two lucky people out there could be. So pick up your Adventure Comics. There's also Krypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, #1. This is a variant cover, but I thought it looked really cool. Definitely pays homage to Krypto and the rocket ship and everything that we know. It's a limited series, I believe, that is happening just in time for the Superman movie. So that is really cool. There's another variant cover of Krypto, the Last Dog on Krypton, and this book just came out on Wednesday. This variant cover is also really cool. This is just says movie variant cover. It doesn't say if it's A, B, or C. But this cover is the same cover that I believe is going to be given out at AMC. So if you don't have an AMC near you, but you have a comic shop near you, you could definitely get this one. Krypto, the Last Dog of Krypton, same cover as the AMC giveaway. So that is really sweet. And then my favorite for sure by far from the bunch is going to be Action Comics 1087 with all of these awesome Superman robots and Superman in his fortress. How cool is that? So definitely head out over to your local comic book shop. There's a bunch of awesome books to pick up. Really exciting things here. Most of these books are only $4 or $5 a piece. The Action Comics 1000 is $10.99. Definitely get your Adventure Comics. See if you're a winner for that premiere for the movie. And it's so much fun. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you pick up comic books, I'd love to hear from you. All right, you guys, starting with Superman and the Fortress of Solitude. This is set number 582 for the Funko Pop. Very cool, very interesting set. This set retails for $34.99 a piece. Very interesting. Excited to get this one out of the box and to see just how cool it is. Maybe some ideas for things that we can do with it for display purposes. But overall, it does look really cool. I found mine at GameStop up top with most of the bigger, bulkier Funko Pop stuff. So very cool looking set. This one is on the GameStop website, so I'll leave the link below, and here is the UPC if you need it. All right, you guys, this is actually a really cool set, and in the packaging is also this, so you could like put it, somewhere behind your shelf or something if you wanted a little bit of extra crystals for the Fortress display. That is very nice. And overall, this is a really cool looking set, you guys. I am very excited for this and blown away. It looks absolutely stunning, and is definitely meant to capture a movie moment. Probably the first time that he enters the fortress. So I think this one looks really cool. $35. Is it worth it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I think if you're a Superman fan, it's definitely going to be a really hard one to pass up. Overall, I think this set looks great. So this is translucent plastic. You could definitely put like something behind there, some light, and that would look really cool. I really like that shine a lot. So definitely a really cool option you have for displaying purposes. I think that looks so cool. As far as other display options, there's definitely some extra space here to be able to add somebody else. So I'm going to go ahead and add Krypto. It's kind of difficult because he's got a big head, but it's possible. So especially because he does not have, a base. So that is really cool. He can just kind of like stand there next to Superman. That's cool. That is the Spin Masters Chompers Krypto. Very nice. We've also got the Funko Pop Krypto, but that one, I don't want to say it doesn't look good. It looks great if he was like standing. But on a flight stand, I don't know. I mean, it's okay, don't get me wrong, but like the stand on top of the, snow just doesn't look quite right. There's also Lex Luthor. He doesn't have a stand, so he would fit in really nicely right there. I think that looks fantastic. Very cool. There's also Lois Lane that you could add right there. She does come with a stand, but you can, of course, remove it. So that is pretty cool. So I guess it just kind of depends on what we see in the movie, whether or not any of these other characters end up with Superman in the fortress. I don't know, but you have some definitely really cool display options. Next, taking a look at our little Krypto plushie. This guy is a keychain. He's definitely like around the same size as a Funko Pop, maybe just a hair bigger. He's really cute and fuzzy, and he looks great. Definitely, if you're a Krypto fan or a Superman fan, this is going to be one that you gotta have. That price point, though, is a big ouch. I don't think I've ever paid so much for such a little plushie. Here's a better look in hand of Krypto. He's got one ear that can come up, one ear that stays down. His eyes are there. His collar is here. Very nice. His cape is here. Very cool. Very nice and soft. Definitely safe if you are looking for something for your kids. 100%. Ah, this is by Sailstone. Very interesting. This is the same company that made the Green Lantern replica ring. And there is the barcode if you need it. I don't know if I've seen this one on the GameStop website, but there it is. And then I don't know if any of this will help you while you hunt at GameStop, but there's that too. Very cool. Really happy to have this guy for 17 bucks. Like I said, it's like pretty crazy for such a tiny little guy, but overall, he looks great. I just noticed Krypto has this little clip on the back. That is fantastic. Definitely easy for using with your keychains and stuff, so that's great. And here he is next to the Funko Superman. That's actually really cool. Oh man, you could definitely put these two on the shelf together and they would look so good. For a size comparison, here he is with the other Kryptos, the Funko Pop Krypto and the Chopper Krypto. These guys look so good together. Next, here's a look at Green Lantern and the Hammer of Boravia. Very cool, very interesting looking figures and design. Really happy to have these. I find it really interesting that on the back of these boxes, they don't have any of the other characters pictured. That is really something. But man, we got a lot. There's a ton of Superman pops for this movie. These guys look great at GameStop for about $11.99 a piece. Gardner is $5.85 and the Hammer is $5.83. These ones are up on the GameStop website, but I'll give you the UPCs here, and I'll include the links below for them. There is the UPC for Green Lantern if you need it, and for the Hammer right here, there it is if you need it. Next up, taking a look at Metamorpho with Baby Joey and Mr. Terrific. These ones look really cool. I was really excited to find these, you guys. Especially that Metamorpho. I think that is so cool that he comes with Baby Joey. That is such an awesome addition. And the detail on that Metamorpho actually looks really good. These guys were also found at GameStop for $11.99 a piece. Mr. Terrific, really cool looking one. And it seems like he ships just as one, whereas the rest ship in two. And I don't know how many ship per case, but definitely keep your eye on Mr. Terrific. I have a feeling, kind of just like the McFarlane Platinums, he'll be harder to find. What a cool presentation, man. I love this. I love that it comes with Baby Joey. Here is the UPC if you need it for Metamorpho. And then for Mr. Terrific right here, very cool. And he's holding his T-Sphere. And there is the UPC for that one if you need it as well. What is this madness? Ultraman and the Hammer both have the same number? 583? What does that mean? is... Oh, what? I don't know. Could it be they're the same character? No. Maybe? Is it more likely that Ultraman is the chase of the Hammer because they're like Superman villains? So you might get the Ultraman over the Hammer in your case? I don't. I have so many questions. Let me know if you know how the Funko thing works, because I do not know how this numbering thing actually works. Ultraman says limited chase edition, and that is like really a deterrent for me from wanting to open this, but I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for the channel. So taking one for the team, guys. 583. Very cool. Really happy to have this one. And the numbers are still throwing me off. There's the UPC for Ultraman if you need it. He's in a protective case. So hopefully that should still scan, though. If not, there's the numbers. All right, you guys, we got our Funko Pops out of the packaging. They look fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal detail on every single one of these guys. They look absolutely fantastic. I'm so absolutely blown away at the price point for these. And there are some that definitely stand out more than others. Some that just, happen to look cooler. But, I mean, there's other things, like even right there in Guy Gardner's hair. Like, that detail and the little black wash in his hair is just awesome. It looks so good. The detailing on Ultraman looks phenomenal. All that texturing in his costume. And Metamorpho, I think, probably has the coolest paint job and sculpt out of everybody here. And the baby Joey is just, the cherry on top, man. These guys look phenomenal. The retail price is $10.99 a piece. And a huge shout out to my buddy Scott for that Ultraman. He helped me find that one over at Frankensons. A very, very cool piece. Any info I have on Ultraman further, I'll leave in the links below. But just, man, these are so, so cool. I think we're missing Hawkgirl and we're missing the Engineer, and I think that's it. Taking an up-close look at Ultraman, look at that detail and texture. That is so cool. That's fantastic. The U, unfortunately, on his chest is not painted, but that's okay. I can look past that for sure. Just a really cool figure. Definitely some awesome shelf presence if you're going for all things Superman movie related on your shelf. Love the goggles with the actual lenses. That is so cool. And you can see his eyes in there, and we just got to wonder, who is that? Who is under the mask? So, so cool. Really, really happy with this one, you guys. Definitely worth it. Glad I opened it for you. He looks phenomenal. Metamorpho is another one of those that I just have to show you up close. I mean, that detail is incredible. There's like a black wash all over him, and it looks so good. Holy smokes. Man, and then he's got white blotches and stuff all over him that we do not get on any of the other toys. That is really, really interesting. You can see like the vines on the swamp leg, and then you can see like the blue for the ice leg. So man, that is so cool. And baby Joey right there, he just pairs so nicely. He's got no articulation or anything, but he looks so good, man. This set is just absolutely killer. I love it. All right, let me show off some of the other guys since we're doing this. The Hammer, here he is. He looks pretty good. He's nice, bright metallic colors. He's definitely got some scratches on his helmet, but he looks really good. We also have no idea who this is. Masked Villains. Can you believe it? And we don't know who they are. Oh my goodness. Mr. Terrific looks great. He's got his fair play on the arms of his jacket. It does say Terrific back there on his backside. Kind of hard to see that. Let me see if we can focus there. Yep. It says Mr. Terrific right there. So that is cool. And he's holding a T-sphere that is like supposed to be floating. It's not really floating, but it looks like it. So that is really cool. And overall, he did a great job with the look of this guy. I think he's definitely like the most comic book accurate for sure among most of these characters. So that is really, really cool. And then there's Green Lantern guy Gardner. He's got a little bit of a translucent flare with his ring. So that is really cool. His hair looks awesome. I love the coloring that they gave it. It looks so good. And ultimately, you guys, Funko has just knocked it out of the park with these figures. And here's a quick look at all of our Superman movie pops so far. The lineup does look phenomenal. Again, I think it's just the engineer and then a Chase Hawkgirl that we are missing. But overall, these guys look fantastic side by side. You guys, Ultraman looks really good on this display with Superman. I am very tempted to leave him here and not put him back in his box. So, you guys let me know in the comments down below. Who do you think I should put on display with Superman out in front of the fortress? Alright, you guys, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Very, very cool, exciting new things coming out for Superman. The Superman and the Fortress Funko set, $34, $34.99. That little Krypto plushie, $16.99. Most of the Funko Pops, Guy, Metamorpho, Hammer, Terrific, they're $11.99 a piece. Where you're going to get the Ultraman, it's going to be tough. Again, huge shout out to my buddy Scott for the find at Frank & Sons. So hopefully you can find yours. They're popping up on eBay. If I can find any other links for him, I will let you know down below in the description. And then most of the comic books you can get for about $4 or $5 a piece. The Action Comics 1000 I think is $10.99. Let me know your thoughts. Very, very interesting things as we draw closer to the movie. What else is coming out? I'm not quite sure. We might be at the tail end of it aside from like movie theater merch and popcorn buckets and stuff. But you guys, it's a lot of fun. They are blasting this movie with merch. So it's a very, very exciting time if you're a DC fan, if you're a Superman fan, and if you're a collector. A lot of fun to be had for sure. You guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you're going to pick up or pass on these, what you're finding online in your local areas, I'd love to hear from you. As always, the likes, comments, shares, support, subscriptions, all support on the channel has been absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, each and every one of you. As I find more new, cool, and awesome stuff, I'll be sure to bring it to you right here. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching.